Okay, this is the last game I would like to show you from this book. Of course, there are many more gems that you will find inside, but obviously I cannot go through all of them. This last game is game number, let's see, 370. And it was played by the author Konstantin Sakaev. He was 2590 against Mikhail Kobalia 2495 in St. Petersburg 1997. So Sakaev is white. d4, d5, c4, c6. Veslav. Knight f3, knight f6, knight c3, e6. So this could be called the semi-Slav or the triangle formation. I think one grandmaster, Krasenkov, made a video course. e3, knight bd7, queen c2, bishop d6, bishop d3, castle, castle. d takes c4, bishop takes c4, e5, bishop d2, queen e7, bishop b3, e4, knight g5, bishop takes h2, wow, beautiful move, king takes h2, knight g4, king g1, boom, queen takes g5, queen takes e4, knight d f6. It's interesting to notice how the position was just completely closed 6-7 moves before, and now it's open. So that's kind of interesting, right? So let's see, queen f4, queen h4, f3, g5. White notices that black's last move has sharply weakened the f-file, and he exploits this with a queen sacrifice. Wow, that's amazing, a queen sacrifice. Queen d6. Knight e8. And now white plays the queen sacrifice. Queen takes f8, boom. The point of white's idea, otherwise it remains a pawn down after bishop e1. Okay, and here it shows a line. King takes f8. So this was chapter 58, positions with non-standard material balance. F takes g4, f6, knight e4, king g7, and now white plays bishop d1. So imagine, he says here, and this is the part that I find interesting in a sense, white had calculated this far when sacrificing the queen. So we are speaking from move 18, queen d6, to move 22, 4 moves, okay? The intuitive assessment was that the pressure on the f-file plus the pawn on g4, ensuring the squares for the knight on f5 and h5, should represent powerful compensation for the queen. As it turned out, defending such a position in a practical game is very difficult. Bishop e6. It seems now black should have played bishop takes g4, which is a counter sacrifice, and which would have given him some counterplay probably. Please check the book because sometimes some lines are a little long. Bishop e1, queen h6, bishop c3, queen g6. So if black played queen h4, white would have not repeated. It seems he would have played rook c1. Okay, so that's kind of important. Knight g3, queen d3. The queen tries to stir up trouble in white's camp, but this does not happen because white's pieces are too well coordinated. King h2, rook d8, now try to do one thing. Why black couldn't play queen takes e3? Because it would be in trap, but try to see it by yourself because that's kind of important. Bishop e2, queen g6. As you can see, black avoids to take there because the queen would be trapped. e4, king g8, rook f2. And now black make a mistake. Knight d6. Here I should have played probably rook d7 instead of knight d6. White continues with a great move, which is d5, queen h6, king g1, queen h4, d takes e6, queen takes g3, rook d1, king f8, and rook d3. The queen is trapped anyway, and black resign. That's interesting. That's kind of interesting. Sorry, I just want to check one thing. What happens if one? So we start to put the pieces in order to understand what's going on here. Okay. So this here, this here, this here, this here, and now where is this? Okay. So it takes, obviously I think he needs to take, because, and so this is parity, and here, boom, and obviously he could play probably this, and the game is in fact over. Okay, I don't think black can invent anything else. Yeah, oh yeah. Okay, so black really has lost, but at least we have seen it. I honestly find the book kind of very interesting, a lot of beautiful material. I hope you will enjoy it too. There is no pressure here, just see the example, maybe play out against an engine some of the final positions of the games, because that will give you some ideas on how to really convert some advantages if you're not obviously Grandmaster or International Master Strength. But I think it's a fundamental volume, series of volumes. There are two. This is a volume 2 to have in your library, chess library, in order to learn and become a better player, in the sense that you understand what's going on and what are the themes that you can encounter in chess.